we are going to make Nutella lip balm. My friend gave me this little Nutella container. I obviously ate all of it, but I saw this thing on Pinterest for Nutella lip balm, so we're gonna try that out because it looks really simple and really easy to make, and I'll walk you guys through it. So first you're going to want to get a container for the lip balm. Obviously I have this cute little Nutella jar, and that's kind of what started this whole thing, so that's what I'm using. Then you're definitely going to need Nutella for this, beeswax pellets, and then you're going to want to get some coconut oil. Then I have this pitcher here to mix everything in. I'm going to use this as part of a double boiler. And then also you're going to want to use tablespoons or some type of scale. So here I'm just going to use a scale to weigh all of my ingredients. First you're going to want to start out by putting your mixing bowl or pitcher or whatever on the scale and zeroing it out. Then I'm going to put Nutella in here. I'm using the Nutella as a base measurement, and I want about 1/3 of each ingredient. I read that it should be about 1/3 by volume, but this is a lot easier than using a bunch of different measuring cups or tablespoons, so that's why I'm doing it on the scale. So I got about 10 grams of Nutella and then 10 grams of coconut oil. The little jar I had said it had 30 grams of Nutella in it, so I figured that was a good start. And then I'm doing about 10 grams of beeswax as well. At this point I realized my scale went off, but it wasn't a big deal. I just restarted it and kind of eyeballed it. After measuring everything out, I put it on top of what I tried to make is a double boiler, but you can see here that I'm really struggling to balance my pitcher because it's not quite heavy enough to just sit in the pot. So I kind of just held it and then kind of finagled it and used a spoon on top to give it a weight until everything melted. Once everything was melted, I gave it a really good stir. It hardens pretty quickly, so once you pull it out of the double boiler, go ahead and pour it as soon as you can. Here we are. It just poured in so smoothly, there wasn't a lot to it. I wish I had tapped it for getting rid of air bubbles, but honestly it came out great just the way it was, so not a lot of regrets here. And there you have it. There's the finished Nutella, and we're just going to let this dry for a bit until it's all set and ready to use. It's been a few hours now. I have it in the jar. This is just, it's so cute. It's so very cute. I think it is dry and hardened. You can see inside there's like a hole in the middle of it. I probably should have tapped it to release the air bubbles, but what's done is done. It's like really smooth. So we're gonna try this out. It doesn't smell like much. Ooh, it's really soft. It's really soft and creamy. Not a lot of colors coming off, but it definitely feels moisturizing. Oh, that smells really good. Oh, you guys, this is so nice. I love that it's not turning my lips brown, because that's kind of what I was thinking what would happen, but it just smells like Nutella, but it moisturizes like coconut oil. That's really good. This is 10 out of 10, would recommend. So that worked great, and I have a new lip balm. Hi guys, it's been a few days since I made this little guy, and I just wanted to give some updates because I love watching crafting videos. I love reading about different crafts. I love how-tos and all of that. But I always wish at the end people would talk about like, oh, I still use the thing I made, or like it lasted a day, or I made this thing and it has no purpose now. Because a lot of crafts you can just do for fun. Like they don't really need to be used afterwards. Like you can just have that experience and whatnot. But if you're making something with the intent of using it, it's nice to know if like that actually carries through. So I am indeed still using I mean, I haven't made like, you know, a huge dent. That's only been a few days. but I just keep this at my workstation right now because like everyone else, I've lost all of my chapstick. Where does it go? Like I do use a lot. Sometimes they get finished, but mostly they get lost. But it's hard to lose this guy. He's got like significant weight. He's an abnormal size. Like, love him. Genuinely, I'm using this and it's genuinely doing the job that I intended. Sometimes in the morning when I put it on, please don't eat this. I get a bit accosted because I forget how sweet smelling it is. Like, it's still holding its scent, but it really is like such a good moisturizer, and it's pretty hard. So like in the morning when my apartment's cold, I'll like, you know, like a video game and I get it going, but after that it's pretty much fine for the rest of the day. But I haven't taken it anywhere. I would not put this in the heat, like leave it in your car. You might end up with a really gross mess, but the cool thing is, like, since it is in this container, like, you know, it's not gonna like spill out, but like if you do this craft, it's dependent on the container you use. But as far as what I actually made, still really like, still serving its purpose. Will continue to use until I most likely lose it. That's how it goes. But right now I'm not going anywhere, so I've got high hopes for this little buddy. Hope you guys give this a try, or share if you've tried to make other types of lip balm. This is definitely my first time making a lip balm, or really any kind of makeup, skincare product. I don't know, aside from that weird hair mask thing I did last week. Yeah, I don't really dabble in that. I'm more of a paper sewing, crafting type of person, but I would do this again, 100%. If you try it and change the recipe, let me know how it goes. I'm curious if there's other flavors. I'm curious if, you know, there's a better container than like an actual little jar of Nutella. So whatever you guys have to offer, I'm curious. So thanks so much for watching, guys. This was definitely the easiest craft I've ever done in my life, and it's bringing me an immense amount of joy for something so little and so silly, but it is. And if you don't want to go to the store right now, can't find chapstick, don't want to bother with it, bam, bam, solid alternative. So thanks so much for watching. I had a lot of fun making this, and I hope you guys have a great day.